Lily Tulip, Diamond International, Cavan and Forest Industries, formerly Crown Zullabach, Australian National Industries, and Consolidated Press Holdings. I've worked in 17 states and across 3 continents, working with and learning from some of the world's great business geniuses, including Sir James Goldsmith. What I learned was that it's no longer enough to be competent or pretty good. You must be great. But even great can't rest. You must start each business day with the presumption that failure is just beyond the next obstacle, and you must be vigilant. Work just as hard tomorrow as you did reaching where you are today. 10 reasons mean business is worth your time. 1. Business is simple, remarkably simple. In fact, if everyone followed my 4 simple rules, get the right management team, cut costs, focus on core business, get a real strategy, the Harvard Business School and its imitators, as well as most consultants, would go out of business. 2. When problems start at a company, most can be traced to a self-aggrandizing corporate royalty, more concerned with its own perks than with the products the company makes or the services it offers. Start by throwing corporate toys and their defenders overboard. Squeeze corporate headquarters and shrink high-priced, unproductive management. 3. The most important person in any company is the shareholder, not the CEO, the chairman of the board, not even the board of directors itself. By shareholders, I'm not talking about Wall Street fat cats, but the working people and retired men and women who look to their 401ks and pension plans for their children's college funds as well as their long-term security. If we're not concerned about them every step of the way, they're screwed. The second reason for calling this book Mean Business: if you're going to be in business, you'd better understand that, above all, it means making money for the owners. 4. When you ask people about their marketing strategy and they run back to their offices and look in the dictionary under M, you've got a problem, like the one I had at Scott. I'll tell you how Scott was transformed from a company that thought of itself as a commodity paper manufacturer to one whose underlying vision and strategy was that of a global consumer products company. 5. Everyone in a company needs incentives, even the board of directors. The last dirty secret in the corporate world is how directors live off the fat of the business. I started a revolution by insisting that Scott directors be paid only in stock. What they earned was therefore tied directly to the performance of the company. They became intensely and personally interested in how to improve performance. 6. Don't turn decision-making over to an army of consultants. Use them sparingly, if at all. Don't use outsiders as a shield against risk-taking or following your own vision. 7. Most CEOs are ridiculously overpaid, but I deserve the $100 million I took away when Scott was merged with Kimberly-Clark. 8. Put your money where your reputation is and have the utmost faith in your own talent. When I accepted the job as chairman and CEO of Scott, I put a portion of my personal fortune at risk and invested $4 million in Scott stock because I believed in what I was doing and that we, all of us, would be successful. 9. Be outrageous, but pick your spots carefully. When you have a good story to tell, spread the word, even if it means acting like a bull in a china shop. And when performance lags, stay out front. Take responsibility and criticism for your actions. If you're doing the right things, stay the course. 10. You're not in business to be liked, and neither am I. We're here to succeed. If you want to be liked, get a dog. I'm not taking any chances. I've got 2. Several years ago, I met Sir Roger Bannister, a man who exemplifies the traits needed for success in today's business climate. But Bannister wasn't a businessman. He was an athlete and a surgeon. Bannister was the first runner to break the 4-minute mile. On May 6, 1954, I was one